Space time.
Yeah, boy, go up then you can't imagine. High up in the sky, high like I'm Aladdin. Running out of racks, running like it's Madden. Ballin' all these haters, ballin' like the magic. Riding the lag, hoes in the back, Carter he rollin' the back. I got a guap, I got a sack, I got these hoes on my sack. I got some drugs, I got a plug, devil he holdin'.
All right, guys, we in New York City. Looks like we're at Grand Central. I got two young men. Can you guys step a little closer together? Pause.
Yeah.
All right, just real quick, give me you guys' ages. I don't need your names
I'm
or
19.
anything.
18.
Oh, you guys are super young.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, dating preferences. Do you prefer white girls, black girls, Latinas, Asians? Tell me the truth.
Indians.
Oh, nice. Go ahead.
I go all around.
All around? Well, I'm guessing you're Indian.
Yeah.
But I like that you're traditional with it. That's
Thank
some beautiful. I like Pakistani girls.
Okay.
Just saying. All right, so real quick, why do you say Indian? Why do you want to stay with your own?
I mean, it's not like a requirement. I don't know. It's just kind of nice to relate culturally, I'd say.
Okay, so it's not any type of pressure from your folks or anything?
No, they don't care. They don't care.
But you like the idea of being with an Indian woman?
Yeah.
And your family, legacy,
Yeah.
all that intact?
Yeah.
I like it. All right, what about you, brother?
I mean, I'm Irish, but I don't particularly like Irish girls, so.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it don't matter where they come from.
All right, so for you, what's the priority with attraction?
The priority? I don't know.
Sounds like you never asked yourself this question.
Yeah, I don't.
I suggest you do. Know what you like, why you like it, and it will help you in making your choices. All right, so I'm going to come back to you because you're
right.
Mr. Traditional right now.
Okay.
How do you feel about marriage, brother?
I mean, I'm 19. I don't really have to worry about that yet. But I mean, at some point, I want to get married. Maybe when I'm like late 20s, probably.
No, I'm not pressuring you on a time frame. It's just, do you believe in it? It sounds
Yeah,
like
yeah.
you do.
I do,
So
I
you
do.
believe in marriage. All right, he's traditional. What about you?
Yeah, I would like to at some point. Way down the line.
So you believe in the institution of marriage.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the laws in this particular country?
Well, I'm not too knowledgeable on the.
Yeah, you see,
the laws
you
of
see,
marriage
I
in
need
this
you to know
country.
about that so that you can make a good decision. I'm just saying, I want you to know the laws because you need to know what you want, and then when you know the laws, you know how to protect yourself, and then you can figure out the strategy to get what you want without leaving yourself vulnerable. That's why I think it's important you know that. Now I know you're going with more traditional thing.
I don't know the laws at all, though.
But if you marry a woman, are you going to marry her under the American standards of marriage, or are you going to go with your culture and what marriage means to you?
Probably the American standards, I'd say.
Yeah. Okay, you might need to know the laws too.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna let you two guys go because
right.
they're actually waiting on some ladies, which is awesome. Tell me how old you are and where you're from.
19, Manhasset, Long Island.
Okay, awesome. When it comes to women, what's your preference? Black, white, Asian, Latina?
Don't really have a preference.
All right. So when it comes to attraction, what's the priority for you?
Good eyes.
Beautiful eyes. That's it. All right, cool. How do you feel about marriage? Do you believe in the institution of marriage or what?
Yeah.
So you still believe in marriage?
You should get married.
You should.
Yeah.
All right. Are you aware of the laws in this country as far as marriage is concerned?
Somewhat.
All right. Just make sure you study up on that before you get married, brother. Because I believe in marriage too, but I also believe in men protecting themselves. I want you to be vulnerable.
Thank you.
All right. Sounds good. And make sure you know what else qualifies other than just beautiful eyes. That could get you into some trouble because a lot of liars have pretty eyes. All right, brother. Appreciate your time. Thank you, bro. All right, fam. How old are you and where you from?
32 and I'm from the Bronx.
Bet. When it comes to women, what is your preference? Black girls, white girls, Spanish girls, Latina girls, Asian girls?
Take them all.
You take them all? Okay, any one group in particular you got the best experiences with?
Black and Spanish is a tie. 'Cause I come
Okay.
from the Spanish community.
Okay, so that's a tie for you. All right, do you believe in marriage?
Yeah.
Okay, no doubt. How do you feel about polygamy?
I'm down for it.
You down with
I'm down for it. You gotta understand. There's too much woman in the world for a nigga to walk past and not even acknowledge the thought of.
having multiple? Okay,
You know?
now I believe it's in our nature, man. So I just want to see how many guys agree. How do you feel about the laws, or are you even familiar with the marriage laws in this country?
I'm familiar with them.
You familiar? What do you think about them? Are they fair?
They fair, but they not fair though. No matter who work hard or who's up on the scoreboard, nobody should walk away with anything at the end of the day. You did it for the love.
Okay, so you think that the laws favor men more or they favor women?
They favor whoever's more wealthy.
Whoa, they favor whoever's wealthy or who's wealthier has more to lose? If you got more money, you get divorced, she walking with half. If she got more money, you might could walk with alimony.
And a child.
Well, we don't know if you're gonna get the child, but over 80% of the time, she gonna get the kids. You gotta reap on them laws, homie, before you get married.
But you gotta do it for the love. Don't do it for money, items. That shit pointless. If you do it for the love, then that's what you're doing it for.
Mhm.
If you're doing it for materialistic shit, then that's what you're all in for.
Yeah, you gotta find your woman that feels the same way, brother.
That's a fact.
All right, my nigga. I appreciate you.
No problem.
How old are you and where you from?
I'm 23 from Willard, Missouri.
Okay, real quick, what are your dating preferences when it comes to women? Do you prefer black, white, Spanish, Asian? What you think?
I don't really have a preference, but my girlfriend's white.
Okay, so what is the main quality that you look for when it comes to attraction?
Personality, 100%.
Personality?
And faith life, but yeah.
Okay, perfect. So wait, you said you were engaged already?
Yeah. So I meant to say fiance, but yeah.
All right, congratulations. So that kind of answers my next question, which is, do you believe in marriage? So obviously you do.
Yeah.
I got to ask you, are you familiar with the marriage laws on the books in America?
I can't say that I am.
You might want to get familiar with them before before you say your vows, just to make sure that you're protected, you're not vulnerable, and you're going in there knowing all of the consequences to what you're agreeing to, as a lot of men are shocked to find out what those laws actually are in the event of a divorce. And you are young. Use the microphone. You are,
Yeah.
you are young, so I do want to make sure that you're protecting yourself. And your fiance is the same age as you?
Yes.
All right, brother. Well, like I said, congratulations. I believe in marriage, so I'm happy for you. I just want you to make sure you study the shit out of those laws. If anything, you got to at least know them better than her. And make sure you protect your assets. Make sure you got yourself together. I'm not saying you're going to get divorced. I'm just saying over 70% of these motherfuckers end in divorce. And the woman is initiating the divorce majority of the time. So just know, if she changes her mind, I don't want you to be vulnerable. Fair enough?
Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, man. Thanks a lot for your honesty and your time, man. All right, what's up, brother? Hate to interrupt you with your beautiful lady friend. How old are you and where you from?
I'm 20 and I'm from Michigan.
All right, real quick, even though I know the answer, what do you prefer? Black women, white women, Spanish, Latina, Asian?
Honestly, I prefer all women. I believe that everyone's beautiful and created equally because God created all of us, right? So,
Okay.
I mean, everyone has their own preferences, right? But personally, like, I don't really lean any which way.
Okay,
So-
but you know, I have to address the elephant in the room, even though if it's a beautiful elephant. But what made you choose a non-black woman? What were the qualities?
It wasn't about the qualities, because there's qualities in black women that she has, and like in all women, right? It's not about the qualities. It was just about the person. I just related with this person. We shared the same values, and you know, I grew up in an African household, right? And I was always around black, strong women, so it wasn't necessarily about the qualities.
Wakanda forever.
Yes, exactly. You know, honestly, like I could see myself with any type of person.
So it was
yeah.
just circumstance. Is that it? Like proximity, basically.
Exactly. It wasn't like I actually went out searching, right? It actually just kind of came to me. You know what I mean? I've talked to many different races, and I've seen beauty in every race. And honestly, it just came down to basically your values, right? And that's just what it was. I shared the same values as my partner, and that's why I'm with her.
I really appreciate getting that answer from you, brother. 'Cause I've been trying to tell sisters that for the longest, but when they see this, they're gonna assume that it was race,
Oh yeah. No.
and really it was just chemistry and compatibility.
Yeah.
All right, so I appreciate you
Appreciate
for
it.
that. Let me let you get back to what you were doing.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of New York, brother. Hey man, what's going on? How you doing? How old are you and where you from?
I'm good, and I'm from Japan, Osaka.
Osaka.
Yep.
How old are you?
21.
21.
Yeah, 21.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to ask you about your preferences in women. Do you prefer Asian women, white women, black women, foreign women? What's your preference?
Particularly, I like Asian, like Japanese or Korean, and so on. But recently, I preferred white girl. Cause, yeah, I like just my type.
Did you just say you prefer white girls in front of your Asian girlfriend?
I'm half.
Oh wow, I like that. But you're not offended by. Okay, how long you guys been together?
Just 3 days.
3 days?
Yeah.
Oh, this is new. It's a new thing.
Cause
Okay.
I came here as a trip from Bosnia. I'm studying abroad in Bosnia 3 months ago. Since 3 months ago.
Uh-huh.
Then I came here, and then I met her, and then I hung out with her
Uh-huh.
3 days.
You move fast, man.
Yep.
I like it. All right, give her the mic real quick. Now I'm curious. Is your preference Asian guys, Japanese guys, or is just him as an individual?
Probably just him as an individual, but I do like Japanese men.
That's awesome. All right, guys, I want to ask both of you the same question. Do you believe in marriage?
No.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very like institutionalized and it's just made so people can make a lot of money off of the industry, and I don't think it's anything worth doing besides for like tax purposes or something.
What about for children?
I
You think marriage is good for children? Or are you saying you don't want children?
Yeah, I don't want children.
Oh, you don't want children. Okay, what about you? What do you think about marriage?
どういう意味?
結婚どう思う?
Like you mean like
Do you believe in it?
believe?
Do you believe in marriage?
結婚を信じる。
結婚信じるってそんなことある?
いや、わかんないけど。
Yeah, I believe because my parents are good relationship each other, so that's why I'm jealous of them. So that's why
Envious of them.
envious, and then I wanna find the wife. But in Japan, it's hard to make good relationship for many years or many times, long times. So that's why I have to look for a wife so carefree. But actually, I wanna get married with someone like her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself lucky to have the options that you have in America? In other words, do you think it's easier to find a girlfriend here than in Japan?
Actually, I'm still not good at English, so that's why it's hard to communicate with someone like particularly American guys, American girls. But
But you still found her here though.
But she can speak Japanese.
No, but that's my point. Was it easier for you to find her here than it would have been to find a girl that you like in Japan?
Particularly it's easy to find girlfriends in Japan because I have a lot of opportunities to meet any girls like bar, restaurant, and my friends. Yeah, but since I came here, I've been her to
meet
find,
girls.
Yeah, meet girls.
I don't know, man. Looks like you're doing pretty good.
Yeah,
it looks like you're doing pretty
so
good.
that's why I'm good at. I'm glad to meet her.
Okay, awesome. Don't worry about it. You got time to convince her into the marriage thing.
Yeah, thank you.
3 days. You got time, brother. How old are you? Where you from?
I'm 19, from Atlanta.
Oh shit. Okay. Shout out to ATL. All right. When it comes to women, this is a good question for you because I love the sisters in Atlanta. Do you prefer black women, white women, Spanish, Asian? What's the preference?
Gotta go with my black woman.
You prefer black girls? Yeah. That's easy for you to say. You live in Atlanta. Some of the best black girls in America for sure. All right. How do you feel about marriage?
In what way?
Do you believe in it?
Yes.
Do you plan on getting married?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the laws on the books in America?
Say that again?
Are you familiar with the laws? The marriage laws. The marriage laws.
How
in
many
America.
are there? Are there a lot?
Yeah, you got to look into that before you get married for sure.
Okay.
All right, so you would say that in your experiences with women, the sisters have been the best, or you just prefer them?
The relationships with them have been the best.
With black women has been the best for you. All right, man. Shit, I don't really got nothing else to ask you, man. Enjoy that shit. Enjoy New York. I'm gonna see you in ATL, brother. How old are you and where are you from?
18 in Albany, New York.
When it comes to women, what is your preference? White girls, black girls, Spanish girls, Asian girls?
Definitely white girls.
Okay, why?
I just like the way they look.
Shit, fair enough. When it comes to attraction, what is the most important qualities to you?
Probably eyes and the smile.
Okay, what about the booty? Nah, I'm messing with you, man. All right, so how do you feel about marriage?
I feel like it's not necessary, but if people want to do it, and they're free to.
What about when it comes to children? Do you think marriage is necessary for raising children?
No, I don't, but I think it helps.
Definitely helps. Are you familiar at all with the laws, the marriage laws on the books in the country?
No.
Not at all.
Not really.
All right, man. Just doesn't sound like you're gonna get married, but if you do, make sure you know those fucking laws, brother. All right. Appreciate you. How old are you and where are you from?
I'm 32. I'm from Ghana in Africa.
Oh, awesome. All right. When it comes to women, do you prefer black women, white women, Spanish, Asian? Is there any preference?
No, really, I go with personality. So with anyone that suits what I'm into, like that's why I'm not into like race or anything, but personality-wise.
Okay. In your opinion, did you have better experiences with women from your culture, from Ghana, or better experiences with foreign women?
With foreign women.
Foreign women?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. All right. Do you believe in marriage?
Yes, I do believe in marriage.
Do you believe in polygamy?
No.
Okay. Are you familiar with the marriage laws in America versus your country?
Yes.
Do you feel safe getting married here?
No.
My man. Hey, man, it's pretty much nothing else I can ask you. But if you want to add anything else, if you want to give any advice, we would love to hear your take on black men from America dating women from your country.
I feel like one thing we are missing here, American ladies, not all of them, some of them are missing is like patience and like how to respect a man. Here, everything's like 50-50, I know my rights. But in Africa, from where I'm coming from, in Ghana, it's about the man is always right. But that's how it goes. So although it's not everything the man may be right, but the ladies there have the patience and the understanding to let the man rule in their house. But here it's kind of challenging because everybody feels like they have their own rights, so it's a little bit hard here.
Well, let me get into that a little bit because I think there's value in it for young guys who might not fully understand that, as well as women. I think what you're saying is that the women understand once you choose the man, you have to trust that he has the better judgment to make the decisions, but also should he be wrong, which we all are from time to time, he is also taking the responsibility for the consequences of his choice. So he's accountable either way, whether it goes good or bad.
Perfect. Because in Africa or in Ghana, from where I come from, the man is the head of household.
Right.
And he makes the decision. As you said, sometimes the decision may be wrong, but at the end of the day, he's held accountable because he made a wrong decision. But one thing that women forget is, although women in America, not all, some of them forget is, although the man is the head of household, but they have the major influence. Because the man is the head of household, the woman has major influence because she holds the man's heart.
Exactly.
He knows what the man wants. So although the man will make some decision later, the woman could change it indoors without nobody knowing, and it will be like the women are ruling, but outwardly it's the men who are always ruling.
All right. I'm not trying to go over your head, but I do want to put my little 2 cents on that, because I've been trying to explain that to people for the longest, is that women have a power and an influence. It just isn't the same as a man's power and influence, which is what the women are trying to exercise here in America, not realizing that because the man makes a decision and they influence the man, by extension of that, they have the power.
Exactly.
Because the man is weak to the woman because he has affection for her.
Exactly.
So you get it. Okay, matter of fact, I got to ask you one more question because it seems like your take is going to be helpful to us American brothers. How would you compare raising children in your country with your standards and culture versus raising children with the American values and standards? What do you think is better for our children?
I feel like there are certain things which is when it comes to raising kids, there are certain things which is in my country that I wish we implement them here. Certain things to here to that I wish we implement them in my country. But overall, if you ask me if I had a chance to choose, I would choose raising them back home. Because here, even a kid in high school could say whatever you want to say to a teacher in high school, and it shouldn't happen that way.
Right.
Here, it's like there's too much freedom. It has to be like everything has to be a limit. As a kid,
I think you
there
want that
has to be
balance.
a limit, a balance, as you said. But here, kids, not all kids, but most of the kids feel like they could do whatever they want to do because the law is on their side. In Africa, who are you going to call the police? Who? It won't happen.
Yeah, the respect for authority and the respect for men is missing in our culture.
Exactly.
So if I'm gonna again say the same thing as you, just in my way, I think what you're saying is that the traditions and the values are better in your country, but the freedoms and opportunities are better here. So what we need is something in the middle. We need something in between.
Exactly.
And I think we can I think we can achieve that is if as black adults we implement those values and standards here where the freedom already exists.
Exactly.
Okay. Perfect, man. I don't want to hold you up because I know you got places to go, but I thank you, brother. I appreciate your time.
All right. Thank you so much.
Go out and you can't imagine. High up in the sky, high like I'm a